Alright guys, welcome back. We are on episode 6 or 7 of Starfield. We're playing, this is our second playthrough. Second one I've done in a few months. First one I did when it came out and I played like fucking 4 days, literally 4 days of this shit. In fact, can we see here? Go to Elvis. 4 days, 13 hours, and 49 minutes at level 54. But we are now on a new save, Alexander Graham Bell, level 21. And we're on 2 days on the save. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We are in the middle of the United Colonies quest line. If I can fucking get there. Pretty sure we're gonna go meet with somebody. In fact, I'm gonna turn the camera off just because I'm like, it's a little fucked up and I'm like not dressed. I just wanted to like, what's up? How you doing? Kind of deal. So, peace, but I'm gonna still be here. So, there we go. Now where the fuck are we going?
Everything good? We're here to help.
Are ya? You released bioengineered weapons on the fucking planets. Oh, this orange juice I'm drinking tastes like cigarettes.
I've lived in New Atlantis almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets. I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Okay. So, I was happy because I didn't want to deal with her.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom.
I know who you are.
Chat.
But I'm not supposed to know. Mr. Obama.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? Not quite. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able.
Yes, sir.
I'm not expecting he'll come quietly.
That's fine.
Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Sounds cool to me.
Good. According to my information,
I like working
he's
for the
been hiding
fucking
around the world of
weird
Etheria,
bad guys.
Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Okay. Let's get up. I got such sad eyes. I need to go get my eyes redone. Oh, no. Wrong way.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
I'm not going there. Devils, you know, optional. No. Okay.
Greetings, citizen. Welcome to the UC.
Everything's so fucking frame rate droppy over here. Okay, let me go back in here. Yeah, I wanna go talk to him, do the optional thing too, just because I wanna get all the details on whatever the fuck I'm doing.
Pardon.
Okay.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Surprised me too when I learned it, but the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right? Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And
Yeah,
that's not
rock
a good
man.
look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him.
Apparently.
Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Okay. Alright, come on, get out of my way. The one thing that would have made this game a little bit cooler is consequences for joining
Captain,
factions and
can I help you?
no, for joining factions and not having, like, you know, like if I'm a 3-star ranger, I shouldn't be able to join the UC. But I also do like that you can kind of do everything, 100% the whole game, and it's gonna be easier to get shit this way. Ooh, look at my ship. I haven't been off planet in a while.
This is UC Space. You are cleared to dock with the den.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if
Looking
the
to
UC
lodge a
will ever
complaint?
fully restore
Then you want
it to
UC
its former
security,
glory.
not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you? Orlaise. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him? Seriously? Out here? Surprised they didn't send out a general notice he's in town. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something... Wait... The Warlock! There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it. And at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Can't think of a better spot your Orlaise might be hiding. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
I love this ship, bro. This is my favorite one. This is the highest maxed out ship I got in the game, too. I stole some old lady's thing by accident, but I didn't want to.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Shields up, engines up, lasers up. Alright, we can go a little faster, maybe.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments of motion. All systems. Shooting them down.
Fuck you, Warlock.
Their shield system is damaged.
There we go. Oh, sorry. I just put that all into grav. I should have just teleported back.
Must have been a good general. Wasted
It is
one
United
use.
Colonies space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
You can scan all you want.
And complete. Enjoy our stay in New Atlantis.
While we're here, it wouldn't hurt if we checked in at the lodge.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
I wonder what Todd Howard's doing right now. Dude, start scrambling to make this DLC and start Elder Scrolls 6. The 6 is definitely their next project. It can't not be. It's not going to be Fallout 5. If it's Fallout 5, I'll kind of be disappointed. I want Elder Scrolls.
I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Shut up.
Another day, another credit.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Nope. Meeting with lots of war admirals who nobody knows is alive.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
And trust this motherfucker.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Orlays? So he didn't come quietly then, as I suspected. I presume you have evidence of this. Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
I mean, how
Look
dang
at that. Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world.
Now what?
This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. Of course, we're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Oh. Alright.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Another suit walk, eh? Good. Let's have some fun.
Captain, welcome back. I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? It should. You risked life and limb to earn it. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them. That'd be something, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
Stop, sir. Get the fuck out of the way. I wish they would sprint.
I know it's here somewhere. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? A battlefield. On Nira? Oh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, And that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any. And I'll make sure we're ready to put him to use as soon as you've got him.
Yeah? Where are we going now?
Let's put this bird on the ground.
This is the result of humankind laying waste to a planet in the name of war. The ecosystem here has been totally destroyed.
How the fuck do I get through here?
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor. Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation
going on over
is,
there?
since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren, his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him. That's where I recognize that insignia. Red Devils. Yeah, Ahab's definitely your bot. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him, maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location. Going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate. I'm listening. I seem to attract the types with big talk and... Look, I'd like to help, but... I hear you. Look, pleasure doing business with you. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse, shipwreck about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Just keep your ears open. You should find your machine. Eyes open, too. Sirens and Ecliptic out there, and neither takes prisoners. Oh, and corpse retrieval is not included in this transaction, so now you know. Give Ahab a Kaiser our best.
Okay. Whoa, bitch.
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these relics. Damn war machines are better off being raised from history.
It in your bag.
I always want to max out my weight a lot, just because I like to carry so much shit. That's how you're gonna make money and everything, too. You're better off just fucking doing it. These airlocks take a little long.
In need of materials? Ah, so that's where your machine's been. Ran out of juice. Heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them. But a microcell, that's military-grade tech. I think we might have one, but I can promise you, it's not gonna be cheap. You could probably Frankenstein one together using our fabrication system here, but only if you had some quality schematics. So, I just brace for a little sticker shock. Here's what I've got.
Did you guys sell him anything? How much money do I have? I'm literally like 1 kill away from ranking up here.
Not here to be your friend. Thanks.
Okay. I want to rank up, that's why I'm attacking this thing. Uh-oh.
That part of the life form should prove useful.
Is there another one after me? Because that'd be very helpful. Oh, here he is. There you go. Ooh, there's a container in here. That's cool.
Battery accepted. Operational.
Nice. I think I did it the long way last time, so I'm happy just to get through it right now.
Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems.
Okay.
Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside. Major Sanon will have to wait. I cannot leave my mission. Although previous attempts to disarm the weapon have been unsuccessful, additional support may allow me to complete my active mission more quickly, allowing me to leave this place.
Request denied.
Fuck you, robot.
My current mission requires completion. Will you provide support? Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final xenoweapon. Are you ready to proceed to the mission site?
I'm sorry. You're chasing a real, living xenoweapon. Weren't they all wiped out?
They will be. Unit 99 has proven a capable adversary. External support, however, seems the most likely path to disarming it. Follow me. Mind your step. As you have no doubt witnessed, this region can be hazardous to organics.
Let me set my pistol.
Systems suggest hostiles in area. Unit 99, but there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that reach, but it appears to be under the control of hostile forces. Sensors suggest Ecliptic, a mercenary company like Ecliptic, would only want Unit 99 to utilize it as a weapon. This means Unit 99 must be disarmed immediately. Standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given. Do you concur?
I'm in total agreement. A frontal assault sounds like it's in order.
Moving out.
come on here. His bioweapon's weakness is a staircase, bro. There we go.
You're a damn joke.
I think we did it, right?
Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues.
Hey, I want to check this base out and see if they got any boxes. They definitely got something in here. Not that. That's not what I want. Oh, wait, what's this? Nice, there we go.
Our work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sanan is involved? A plague of terramorph attacks. That is disconcerting. You are docked at one of a kind. I will meet you there.
Go back to my ship.
Should I warm up
Locked in and ready for liftoff.
Red Devil's headquarters.
We have arrived. I will meet you inside the facility.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanan.
That's pretty cool.
You're in better shape than I expected, guys. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinion.
Londinion. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
So the problem
Nice.
we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps.
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using, well, using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asili's hunting skills to track down the Terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the Terramorph problem definitively. I suppose that's a fair comparison. Except that this time, we'd be protecting human lives, not ending them. Now, there is another option for removing the Terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with Terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asilis.
Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up Terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie.
Well, so that's tricky.
Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, and not to mention some highly specialized materials.
Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asili's gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinion.
That's where the tragedy was, with all the Terramorphs like got out, killed mad people.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinion's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know, Londinion, it belongs to the Terramorphs.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Excuse me. This is quite an impressive research facility.
Goddamn planet.
When it comes to the
Romanticize a place when you're away
the
from it
Red
for long
Devils are
enough.
sparing no
But I forgot what a
expense.
dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now you, what do you need? Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there. Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, other's an artist. Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near the fighting. Still, would hate to see anything happen to them. Now, what was it you needed? Everything up to spec.
Oh, I remember I liked the breach. How much is this? We'll take that breach, baby. And hang on, what ammo does the... No, where you going, you motherfucker? I'm gonna have to go drop off shit at the fucking ship. But here's the thing. I wanted to... Fully automatic, that's cool. What ammo does it take? 15 by 25 CLL shell. 15 by 25 CLL shell. 15 by 25 CLL.
Plant, no more reliable.
Ammo. Yeah. I can sell him shit too. I don't think I need this. That's kind of cool, but that's pretty cool. Two of these. That's cool. I think we're gonna be okay with that. I haven't used this gun yet, but I remember it was my favorite one in the first playthrough. Proceed to Londinion. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna go this way just because I want to go to my ship and stock everything inside of it. I also want to fucking eventually upgrade my ship so that storage just fucking like multiplies. One second, let's see. We have a massive amount of storage in here too. 2280. Yeah, that's a good amount. Let's store all that. Oops. I'm not going to be using any mines. Might as well sell all those eventually. Just sell all the books I can sell. And weapons, so I don't need this. I don't really need the coachman, to be honest. Don't really need that. Don't need that. I don't need the justifier. Don't need that. Put the dagger away. I'll keep that. Go back to the Star Eagle. What else do we have in here? There might be weapons there that I'm gonna be able to take. I'll take a Deadeye just to have a pistol on me because my pistol is pretty fucking maxed out. And we're gonna favorite these in different ways, so I suppose we'll do that in a second. I'm in a spacesuit, aren't I? Oh, wait, it chills. Ugh, what are we on now? I was wondering, I was playing this game, like the first time through.
You might be interested in.
Wait, hang on, let's...
This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately. Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Londinion. Yeah, so I remember playing this game, and I did this quest line really late, like deeper into the main storyline, which I haven't done too much of in this so far, which I'm excited to get to. I just want to kind of have like a lot more equipment before I kind of go into that. So I can breeze through it. But yeah, I kept getting that message. I was like, oh, I can't wait to go to that planet and see what the fuck's going on. And then eventually I found out it was part of this quest line. I was excited.
So this is Londinion. I've heard the stories, but I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Let me... Boom.
Inside the barriers, double time! You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command, far end of the compound.
Pretty cool. This is where I get that really cool armor too, I think.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinion is one of the most dangerous places in the... It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Precisely.
We got it.
I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up.
Yeah,
Once you're
baby.
done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
I'm looking down. I think this real quick. Let's see what we can get real quick before we totally commit here. There you go. Trying to do that little glitch. Ah, whatever. I don't know why I picked that up. Move, bitch. Oh, I should have just waited for this one.
Hey. You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something. Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you. Can't chat right now.
Okay, so what I gotta do is, how close am I to my ship? Nice, now I got this like armor that I wanted the whole time. What we're gonna have to do though is hotkey this thing. Put it right there. Okay. Where are they?
Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this? Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. Copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Shit. These things, they're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the more controlling them.
Getting resources from this are valuable.
Target locked. Damage sustained.
Yeah, my brother.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Oh, this is great. Look at this. Hang on, let me pick up all this shit first. Him. Is there more? Oh. There's... Oh, open the container. Oh, look at that little cachet, bro. Rare rifle. I bought this $10,000 rifle. I think I found 3 of them so far after I bought it, of course. Let's see what's going on here. Nice. Hey, how you doing? Look at this. Shatter shock. That sounds cool.
Samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Why are you guys on top of this thing?
Samples secure.
Nice work.
I wonder if I could build a house on Londinion just to be a dickhead to the UC.
But, well, it's in the spaceport, and the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I'm not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
You got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
I guess Sarah's just fucking here, quietly, stoically standing there. There we go. Londinian steam tunnels. Here we go.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinion. Real marvel.
I think that has something to do with it.
All these leeches.
What was that, dude? Oh, great. Alright, calm down. Leave me alone.
Look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Heat leeches are terramorphs.
What? No, it can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere. That means terramorphs. Oh my god.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leach transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
Uh-oh.
We may proceed.
Go!
Oh. Yeah, give me a second. There's stuff under here. Is that wine? What's Sauvignon Blanc? I like a nice Sauvignon Blanc. I think I'll Riesling more, though. Fun facts about my wine interests. Not that I really like wine that much. I'm more of a fucking tequila shots and chug a few beers kind of guy.
Engaging. Situation normal.
I'm loading them myself.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this.
It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone
You literally
saw
just said that
the
out loud,
Lazarus
dude.
plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks. A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a terrifying prospect. Sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did this probably didn't expect us to uncover. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion. They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions.
I don't know why this bitch got her back to me.
Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
How do I get rid of my lung damage stables? Let me see if I have anything that can help my lung damage. Let's try that and see. Oh, we're good. Okay, cool. Reload this thing, get all charged up.
Provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
So there's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Someone's fucking meatloaf survived too. Which I think is the way more impressive thing.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Where?
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Senna, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he? He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was wrong. I was a commander. I've been in tough situations, and nothing would ever make me feel that it's justified to sacrifice lives for the sake of keeping a secret.
What up, Sarah?
He decided to sentence his own soldiers to death. What kind of commander is that? But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared. That's exactly right.
I hate both these two
The
assholes.
settled systems are counting on us.
I'm gonna get gay and go fucking have a relationship with Sam Coe. Not a fucking asshole.
I can't take much more of this.
You'll be fine. Shut up, you dummy. Uh-oh.
If you don't mind, Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far.
Is she still bleeding?
Let's go.
That's so funny.
We're gonna have plenty to discuss once we get out of here. Right now.
Guys, your sample, it moved.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
This might be a little bit better for out here. Oh, come on, robot. Come on, robot. Oh my god, this robot's such an asshole. He keeps getting in my fucking way.
That sound. What is that?
Why does the robot keep getting close to me, bro? Leave me alone.
Surrounded. All around. No way out.
Give me an impact. We're gonna have to.
I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment powered up now, bro. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
You've lost. You're never gonna win. They always win.
Does this thing just heal itself? Why the fuck is the robot? Go the fuck away from me, robot! Jesus Christ! Leave me the fuck alone, dude. I'm trying to fucking kill this thing with a minigun. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the shotgun's actually working. Is that another one? Oh my god, how many of these things are there? Holy shit. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? This? Switch.
Help! They're gonna kill us. Please help.
The thralls! They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can. Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Okay, hang on, let me go get this shit. Guys, sorry, get over here.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
That's pretty good. Now where are we going? Was it right up here?
I'd like that's what those look like on the inside.
Oh, that's our guy.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. Best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond. No ghost is that clever.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I'd start at the scene of the crime, New Atlantis.
Thank you, Captain.
I think
Once you
Victus
finish
did
your
do it,
investigation, we'll
but
meet
I'm
you
keeping
outside
his
the
secret because I hate this bitch.
They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself.
She yelled at me once,
No
that's
telling
why.
who might be involved.
I was starting to hate Stara too. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Okay. Speak to Victus. Alright, let's get back to New Atlantis. We're at level 23. We're doing pretty good, bro.
While we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Whew. Let's get to the Mass District. It's my
If you
ankle
don't mind,
cracking.
I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to wait till we stop this fucking terramorph problem we got.
Captain, can I help you?
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinion of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no? Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us. You want to hear the words, then?
Yes, sir.
I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinion, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing. Not a bad thought. But no. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinion spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential. It's easy to judge now, but the Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. In that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter. She becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Great plan, bro. Oh, fuck.
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom they were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective. Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure. lives you've taken. Orlaise was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria. The pilot of the Warlock. The man I had to eliminate. To hide my secret. Captain, please. You've benefited.
I'm not trying to insult this guy. I'm trying to be his friend.
Maybe more.
I like this dude.
Why I
don't care if he bombed his own people. Fuck him.
Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday. Something befitting the dedication to the colonies you two have shown. While, of course, they can't give you a command, responsibility like that has to be earned. The Cabinet does have access to considerable resources. I expect you'll be quite pleased with the result. And none of it would have happened without my intervention. Precisely. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlaise's role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlaise, and Orlaise alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. Splendid.
I like Victus, bro. He's a cool guy, you know? Murderer. Monster.
Here's to a bright future.
Swell fella. Great job. Mommy Simos, we did it. Bum 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 bum. I gotta run so fast. I'm gonna go change that guy's face. He looks too old. His eyes are very sad. I wonder how she doesn't ask me, like, who was that? That's a shitter. Bye, Sarah.
I have things for you.
What you got? Oops. I feel like I'm dying over here. So hungry. Don't mind me, Cabinet.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the Cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
Orlaise? Reginald Orlaise? He did this? I didn't think he was still alive. You're sure it was him?
I don't know much about Orlays, but anyone with a sick mind like that needs to be tried for his crimes, and then dealt with appropriately.
He's dead.
That's some impressive work. So then give us the rundown. Where's Orlays now? Were you able to bring him in? Huh, I see. Wish we could have questioned him. But... well, there's nothing we can do at this point. Any idea why he might have done it? Or what he was doing with the plant?
Aha! That makes sense. Plenty of abandoned tech for an old warmonger to pilfer there. Instead, he stumbles on the plant and finds the perfect way of getting back at the UC for trying to put him on trial.
Decides to use the plant against the people that destroyed his old life. I can see that. Well, at least he won't be able to hurt anybody else now. Might be the best we could ask for, given the circumstances. So I guess there's nothing else to do but get this all in front of the cabinet. Unless there were other things we needed to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terramorphs. And here we go.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
My God. An attack? Using Terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
That appears to be the case, ma'am. The captain tracked that information down just after our trip to Londinion.
Reginald Orlays? Wasn't there a report he'd been killed recently?
Body was found floating around Etheria. Report mentioned you were sent to try and bring him in, Captain. I guess that didn't go according to plan.
Ah, yes. I was told about your mission, and who ordered it. Did you two suspect at the time Orlays might have been involved in the attacks? Well, it appears you were ahead of the curve.
I was, motherfucker.
This report contains definitive evidence Orlays triggered the attacks via this Lazarus plant the captain and Major Sinan uncovered.
Simply harrowing.
Indeed. Though it would have been preferable for him to have finally faced the UC's justice. It seems both of you are to be commended for ensuring he was dealt with before he could strike again. You have our thanks. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinion. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
I'm glad you think so. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The science division is in full agreement.
I doubt there's another body in the galaxy that could pull it off.
Absolutely correct. There are no better hands in the galaxy for this project than ours.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled.
I'm lying to you about your father being alive.
We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
That sounds good.
Class 1? For the 3 of us?
Must be really good.
Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
You all have earned it.
Thanks.
Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Crazy. I do it. Legacy Forged. Is this another... There should be another quest called Preventative Action, but I don't know where that is. Is it a faction thing? After you chose to cover Victus. Okay, so this is a repeatable quest, but let's go speak to Commander Tuala. That's the guy that is outside and downstairs. So yeah, we just beat the this quest line, which is really cool. Uh-oh. Well, let's just jump off here. Great. See, these quest lines, I'm just trying to get the coolest looking armor. Like, the other one, I got the coolest ship, which is the Freestar Collective ship. At least the ones that I found so far. This is the coolest armor that I've seen, like, at least that I had in the last playthrough. Okay, come on. And now I'm about to get something else that's really cool, and we're going to check it out right away as I end this video. Eventually we'll come back and talk to Victus, but right now we don't really need to be honest. There we go.
If my shift goes long again, my girl gets good.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Thanks, bro.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount.
Oh, that's sick. That's
and
really
the
good.
credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access. Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done.
Penthouse, baby. That's what I wanted the whole fucking time.
Get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you? Of course. You've earned some R&R. Once you're rested up and ready to head out there again, you come see me.
Very cool. What's this? Speak to Percival. About what, though? Who's Percival? Oh, that's the guy with the alien missions. So, we're gonna start off by... Actually, we might have to do Sarah's mission. Those are kind of here, but we should go to the realty office first. Let me see if there's a... here for a penthouse.
I'm always ready to make a deal. Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen.
Where you going?
You've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great! You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city.
Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Let's go visit the penthouse.
This space is a
wasn't expecting to cliff dive today.
I would assume it's in the residential district. It's probably not, though. It is, I'm right. I haven't discovered here yet, I guess. That's crazy.
Definitely better than the last Citizenship.
Let's see this fucking penthouse, guys. I remember it being pretty fucking cool, to be honest. I don't know why it's in the forest thing. Okay. Yeah, baby. Look at this thing. This is what we've been killing aliens for hours for. I forget how to dryer. What's in here? Big ass bedroom. What's back here? Bathroom? Oh, it's like a little pantry closet. That's crazy. Alright, well, we got our beautiful house now. Alright, guys, so I think I'm going to end this one here. Me and Sarah are gonna start. I don't know if I'm gonna do her mission next. I might. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to just get these other ones out of the way. I don't think it's gonna affect anything. There's a little glitch in the wall, unless that's just water. I think it's a Bethesda glitch. But yeah, no, we're gonna go and do the. Where the fuck's my guy? Come on. Yeah. There we are. We're gonna go do the friggin' either Ryujin or the other the space pirate mission thing. In fact, let me, while I'm here, what is this? Security. I can pick advanced locks. I don't really care about advanced locks. I mean, I should, because I can get crazy shit, but let's just boom our persuasion up a bit, and we will end the video here. So thank you guys again. Stay tuned next time. I'm gonna decide the next 5-10 minutes when I'm gonna keep playing, but what to start. But yeah, guys, this has been the UC Vanguard missions, and it ended with this beautiful fucking loft and some cool ass armor and some money. I wonder how much money I got, actually. Let me see. I'm at around 260,000 credits. I know that the next, the pirate quest line, just depending on who I side with, I mean, I think it's either way you get like a, I want to say it's like 250,000 or 500,000 credits for that, for the end of that one. That's like your reward. I definitely don't want to be a pirate because I'm already siding with the UC, so I may as well just kind of go with system defense and kind of tag along with them. But I also want to be part of Ryujin Industries on the other fucking planet. So we're gonna stick to the faction missions, get the factions done, and then we're gonna move on more to the main quests and the miscellaneous. So gonna go faction, main quest, and then miscellaneous, probably in that order. Unless there's like, you know, something like a Sarah mission, which I could probably squeeze in. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.